Mr. President, distinguished colleague, the first order of the day is a motion standing in the name of Senate Leader on the amendment of standing orders of Senate, portions to Order 109 of Senate Standing Order 2025 as amended. Mr. President, with your permission, I wish to move the motion. Amendment of our standing orders. Motion for presentation and consideration of the Senate Standing Order 2023 to accommodate new committees and enhance legislative practice. This motion is sponsored by Senator Bamidele Michael Okpeyemi, and I'm standing in for him. The Senate know that the standing order of the Senate serves as the principal procedural framework that guides the conduct of legislative business, the organizations of committee, and operations of the Senate. Also notes that emerging national realities, the new institutional developments, and creation of additional special purpose commissions necessitate the review of the amendment of existing standing order to ensure alignment with contemporary governance needs. Aware that several provisions of Standing Order 2023 require updating to reflect legislative best practice, enhance procedural clarity, and ensure effective committee oversight, especially in the light of new national commissions and administrative reforms. Recalls the need to harmonize the jurisdiction of certain Senate committees with their counterparts in the House of Representatives, particularly regarding the Committee on Federal Capital Territory, Area Council, and Auxiliary Matters, in line with his expanded mandate. Also recalls the need to approve provisions relating to 1. Participation of senators-elect in the election of presiding officers. 2. Qualifications and ranking criteria for contesting presiding officers' position. 3. Rules on sitting times. 4. Permission for presiding officers and nominees to drink water during proceeding. 5. Criteria for suspension of senators and provisions on committee compositions and equitable geographical representation. Recognizes the establishment of new standing committees, including committees are North Central Development Committee, North West Development Committee, Southeast Development Commission, South-South Development Commission, Southwest Development Commission, Committee on Livestock and Development, and Committee on Reparations and Repatriations, and the need to formally provide for their jurisdictions and functions under Order 96 of the Standing Orders. Concerned that failure to amend the standing orders to accommodate these new committees and strengthen existing provisions may undermine effective legislative oversight and weaken the institutional capacity of the Senate, and convinced that updating the standing orders will enhance procedural consistencies, improve representation, and ensure the Senate is effectively structured to undertake the legislative and oversight responsibility in line with national needs and international best practice. Accordingly resolve into Committee of Whole to consider and approve the proposed amendments and direct the Clerk Senate to reprint the Senate standing order with the new amendment. I so move, Mr. President.